Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this April the 10th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. Everybody has a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Thursday and Friday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar currently across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for your Thursday. And we got a new area of severe weather coming up on day number 6. We'll be talking about that in tonight's video as well. So stick around to the entire video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you have not. Make sure you smash the bell notification as well. And also like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Alrighty. As you can see here, we got a big area of showers up here in portions of southeast Canada around the Great Lakes, and portion of Maine, also in the new portion of New Brunswick, also portion of Newfoundland. We got a big area of thunderstorms and showers from portion of Minnesota, Iowa, down to Alabama, into the Gulf of Mexico, through Florida, the Carolinas, as far north as D.C., Delaware, up toward New Hampshire, Vermont, New and New York, Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, and also into portion of Pennsylvania. Some heavy rain and flash flooding possible from Virginia to D.C. to Maryland, Pennsylvania, portion of New York State, Montana to Idaho, portion of Washington, Oregon State, same as well over here, coastal areas of Oregon, Washington State. And in the purple here, we got some mixed precipitation in that region. Otherwise, dry high pressures in charge of much of Canada through much of the United States, stretching down to the Yucatan, stretching down to the Gulf of California, into Mexico, now the Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, and Florida. Alright, let's move on to your Friday forecast now. As you can see here, we got some showers activity up here in portion of Maine down to the coastal areas of Rhode Island, portion of coastal areas of Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island area as well. Thunderstorms to shower, well, and Virginia, Kentucky, and Ohio, and Indiana. Shower activity also Michigan, northern Michigan, the Great Oregon State, down in the California portion of Nevada. Shower activity along coastal areas from Washington, Oregon State down through much of California. Thunderstorms and showers over portion of southeast Washington State to Oregon, northern Nevada, portion of, also portion of Montana. And the remainder of the United States remains under high pressure. Same as Canada, Mexico, the Yucatan Peninsula, also into portions of California. Jamaica, the Bahamas, Florida, also in the southeastern United States. Stretching from as well. All of this activity is for your Friday, April the 12th. Alright, let's move on to the weather radar. As of 7:37 p.m. Eastern Daylight, Georgia, that will continue to move eastbound. Most of the activity to go to the heavy precipitation should remain to the south, pretty much I-20 southward, and also toward the I-95 corridor. Severe weather maybe a severe noise back in the portion of Missouri, Arkansas, and also Louisiana, and also into portion of Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas, went through the Dakotas, Minnesota. Well, dun, 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 dun. There we go. All right. As you can see here, we got some flood watches in effect for portion of Maine down in the portion of New Hampshire, coastal flood advisories for portion of the New Jersey, Delaware, all the way down to eastern North Carolina. We got small craft advisory, gale warnings in effect, storm warnings also from Maine to the east coast of Florida. All down here in portion of Pennsylvania, down to West Virginia, through the Carolinas, South Georgia, much of Florida. Maybe a little bit in southern areas of Nebraska. Eastern Nebraska, portions of the Dakotas, also also in effect for you guys out in Alabama. So flood warnings there as well, some flash flood warnings that is. Special marine warnings on coastal areas. Flood watches also in the portions of Ohio and Indiana. Also some hydro issues there as well in Indiana and Illinois. River flood warnings in the Illinois down to areas Indiana. Can't get it out there, but that's it. Here the United States, let's move on down to the Hawaiian chain island. We got a few wind advisories there. Flash flood watch to the north. Sun around the area. Also in winter weather advisory for Alaska. Blizzard warning on the top there in that yellow color. And right in here, that's some high guys as well. Number for Thursday, which is day 2 per the storm Prediction Center in the Northeast from up here in Springfield down to New York City, down to Philadelphia, over to Rochester, Buffalo. Far west is Vulcan, Duluth. Well, they had it covered up where you can't hardly see it, but it's called Duluth, Minnesota. Also Minneapolis, Minnesota, down to Green Bay, also a thunderstorm. If you're in the yellow area here from Tampa to Orlando to Buffalo to Virginia Beach to Wilmington to Columbia, Charlotte, also over toward Bowling Greens. You're in the Marginal Rift area, and also if you're in Orlando to Melbourne to just near Fort Myers. The tornado probability, excuse me. All right, we have a 10% chance up here, and also a 5% up here in portion of around Pittsburgh, over toward Cleveland, also Columbus, Ohio, down towards Cincinnati, Charleston, West Virginia. You're in the 5 to 10% chance of a tornado. Also, if you live in Savannah, to Jacksonville, to Tallahassee, in northern Florida, you're in the 5. If you live in Orlando to Tampa, even up toward Columbia, Wilmington, Charlotte, that is, excuse me. Also, Raleigh, Roanoke, up toward Charleston, West Virginia, Virginia Beach, Washington, D.C., Baltimore. You're in the 5% risk for a tornado as well. All right, let's move on to the damage and winds. Okay, 15% yellow from Orlando, Tampa. Same up here from Louisville up to this from Fort Myers to Orlando, then from Columbia to Charlotte to Roanoke to Washington, D.C., Baltimore area. 5% risk for damage and winds. And let's take a look at the large hail. Cleveland down to Columbus, Cincinnati, Charleston, West Virginia, Louisville, Kentucky. You're in the 5% risk for large hail. All right, now let's move on to day number 6, as we do have more severe weather to talk about. Just want to give everybody a heads. Yep. All right, I think it's coming up, coming up, coming up. Slowly but surely, slowly but surely. Oh. Okay, starting all over. Let's go to day 6. You can see for day 4, the potential is too low for day 4, but I want to get to day 6. We have a 30. 50% and a from Wichita to Fort Steve. Also, Fort Worth, Texas, over towards Kansas City, Omaha, Tulsa, and Arlington, Texas region. Delmont, Iowa, you're included. Springfield, you're on the edge of it. All the way down toward Abilene, also toward Dallas. All of you are in the 15% risk area. This looks like maybe a major severe weather outbreak coming up next week. I will continue to monitor this as we get closer to the event, and stay with me and make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, and I'll keep you up to date on this potential for more severe weather to work its way across the country. So it starts off here. I would not be surprised to see maybe another one later on down the road, and then maybe back over here again. Over from Long Beach, D.C. down in the Georgia wrist, as well as that system continues to push on off to the east as we speak. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, consider subscribing, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday, Wednesday evening, excuse me, getting ahead of myself. Hope everybody has a great Wednesday evening. Take care. We'll catch you in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care.